Sweet. I'm gonna just get started. I'm gonna do most of the prompts that were like Stanford specific, and yeah, let's just get this started. I'm so weird. Briefly elaborate on one of your extracurricular activities or work experiences. I spent years sitting in a deep blue chair I had far outgrown, filling in blanks and matching pictures. Now I stand in front of the class, conducting the orchestra of noises as the kids compare their pictures and argue over which crayon is actually red. Enrique, settle down, bud. 4 on the floor, Sophia. On the board I scribbled the theme of discussion for the day. We are one body in Christ. Asking the 9 to 12-year-olds how they interpret the statement is a hassle. Nicholas is hiding under the table. Haley and John pass messages and drawings back and forth. I sit on the pale green countertop and think of the corruption. How the chaos erupting before me somehow symbolizes the church, Roman Catholicism. Full of unrighteous sinners, failing to amend something originally broken. Us members need to develop our own opinions, and not just adopt others. That's why I show up every Sunday morning. Basically, I'm basically just describing, like, I was a Sunday school teacher, and so, yeah. What is the most significant challenge that society faces today? Listening. Many people engage in discussion merely to get their voices heard. Political leaning, social status, sexual orientation. Experience or belief should not govern attention given. We belong to each other and therefore deserve the same respect. But listening alone won't fix everything. We need to respond, to act. What historical moment or event do you wish you could have witnessed? Satyagraha. Rejecting violence in pursuit of justice. March 12, 1930, beginning a trek 12 miles per day to legally harvest what belonged to the civilians. Dust caked to the soles of my feet, I march along with thousands of others, led by the great-souled Gandhi. I don't know why I chose that event, but yeah, I definitely would do it. I think witness, like the word witness in the question was pretty passive, and so I wanted to like take an active role in that. And I so I did. What 5 words best describe you? See, I wrote upwards of 50. Some people just wrote 5 words, which is great. More power to you. You know, short and sweet, but I wrote 50. Confused. Waiting on answers to questions that will never come. Positive. Looking between the lines of malice to find good intent. Disciplined. Tightening my belt in a society of saggers. Competitive. Striving for excellence. Considerate. Thinking of others more and myself less. Humility guiding my actions. Yup. When the choice is yours, what do you read, listen to, or watch? Read? Nothing. Listen to? Creativity. Whether it's indie covers of top 40 songs or the latest podcast trending on Spotify. Watch? Entertainment. From Grey's Anatomy to Andy Mack, Real Housewives to Beyond the Fix My Life. Learning the world around while feeding your imagination is what media is all about. Yes, I did watch Andy Mack. And I did mention it in my essay. I have no idea why, but it's the truth. The Stanford community is deeply curious and driven to learn in and out of the classroom, reflecting on an idea or experience that makes you genuinely excited about learning. As technology improves, society gains prototypes of self-driving cars and conversing robots. People occupy thoughts of becoming inferior in the face of technology. Screen time prevails over face-to-face conversation. But with the great deal of power given to devices, I'm confident that the faculties of machine learning can help people who lack certain skills. The role of artificial intelligence therapy is what makes me truly excited about learning. The octaedral structure of a covalent molecule makes me all but giddy inside. Rather, the degrading quality in the lives of the Japanese in 1946 following Nagasaki and Hiroshima provokes my inquiry. Taking the boring facts that come from hard science and applying to real issues makes all the required classes worth it. With the knowledge and skill base attained by an in-depth investment into the realm of science, technology, engineering, and math, these scholars can answer underlying issues in the field of therapy. I see the great lengths machine learning has come to make common lives more comfortable, like Amazon Echo helping grandma stay in touch when she'd otherwise struggle to maneuver a smartphone. But what about the uncommon ones? The 4-year-old with autism finding it hard to understand the mannerisms of the world around. The double amputee that feels pain in his non-existent legs. I want to be part of the solution to this disparity and opportunity, taking the power we've given to technology and using it to enable the powerless. Whoa, that was powerful. Virtually all of Stanford's undergraduates live on campus. Write a note to your future roommate that reveals something about you, or that will help your roommate and us know you better. Let's go. Future roommate. Mornings never cease to test my humility. I wake to the clanking of pots and pans or the soothing sound of the shower running, a million thoughts regulating my consciousness. I lay pillow over face and think of possible game plans. Those are the calmer mornings. Oftentimes, I wake early to a foot in the side or a fist in my mouth as my twin sees no boundaries to her comfort. Or I wake to the calling of my name. Not calling, rather yelling. Screeching. To pack up a load of dishes that have been left overnight. Or head into the shower before it's my sister's turn. Order always seems to creep its head into our busy household, and I, for some reason, am its catalyst. Most weekdays, I regulate the shower order, warm the food, and clean the dishes. Somehow, I make just enough noise to get the others up in time for school. Weekends aren't any easier. Saturday mornings, cloaked with the guilt of not attending morning mass, I fill my nostrils with Fabuloso and Lysol toilet bowl cleaner, scrubbing away the bad choices of the week. Sunday mornings, the Lord's Day. I'm restless. Struggling to find time, I wake, attend mass, cook, and check emails, only to head to work the rest of the day. I know my capabilities, but I don't always scoff at the sun when I wake. Sometimes my rise and shine turns into a descent into dullness, because it be like that sometimes. So this was Crystal back then. College has made me a bum. Yep. I wouldn't say I'm an early riser anymore. Yeah. I try to be up before noon. All right. Tell us about something that is meaningful to you and why. Love means everything. One that's rooted in sacrifice and joy, that waits for no one and no thing, unconditional, ever present. A love like this diminishes the threat of time. It gives life the capacity to be truly lived out. There's no hesitation or uncertainty of the future, and I, living in a society full of expectation, am restless for this overbearing confidence, for this kind of love. Striving for a life full of this joyous love is what makes each day, each moment meaningful. Instead of groaning at the upcoming week, overflowing with assignments and club obligations, I attack each responsibility with an exemplary passion and effort. And oftentimes the results are not reminiscent of the work I've put in. Therefore, I place my trust in the truth behind my actions, knowing the passion and intent were authentic and significant. Countless hours I place my faith in potential, scrubbing windows and urinals at work in hope of a raise, to receive a mere pat on the back. The love and commitment I place in each activity, whether at home or at work, provides the assurance and endurance to ignore instances of neglect. Without this love, this confidence, I would have dropped AP Chemistry following the kinetics unit. That's so true. And I would have quit my job after the third poop explosion in the men's bathroom. True as well. But this passion enables me to appreciate everything in my life, not complain about the smallest inconveniences. It allows me to live life as it should be lived, to the fullest. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed some of these messages that I had to say. Like, obviously my writing and the way that I write is really weird. Like, nobody wants someone to write a whole book in fragments. They were 50 words, 250 words, 50 words, whatever. Like, I thought that it was fine to take that grammatical risk and just express myself in the way that I think. So, I don't know. I'm not telling people to write an incomplete sentences. Please don't do that in your essays, but take a chance on, you know, something that you think is worthwhile. I am someone who does not like to share my writing. I don't like when people read my writing. I do not like when people read my writing. So, like, nobody read these supplemental essays. Like, I literally wrote them, read over them, and then turned it in. Like, nobody read over these supplemental essays. I think if you're the type of person that might want outside advice, then have someone read them. Like, go for it. But I was the type of person that I do not like other people reading my writing. I do not like sharing my writing. I just like writing it and being like, okay, it's done, you know. I don't have any tips. What? I would definitely say, like, take your time on essays. Don't rush. Oh my gosh, space it out. Don't write these all in a day. It took me 3 weeks to write all of these, like, because sometimes you're just not in the mood to write and you just don't know what to think about. So, like, take time away from the essays, take time away from prompts, and then come back to it and see how you're feeling in a little bit. Definitely take time to, like, reflect before you write, because I think if you're just gonna write and feel like, oh yeah, this sounds like decent, like it's not gonna turn out the best that it can be. So take your time, space it out, reflect, meditate, do what you need to do to get in the right mindset whenever you're ready to write. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I will hopefully also be putting out videos for other universities that have like specific supplementals, like Princeton, Notre Dame, and Johns Hopkins specifically. So yeah, if y'all have any other video suggestions, just, you know, let me know. Thank you guys for watching.